Meredith Ross. The Tribeca Film Festival is in full swing in New York City with some surprise appearances. Joining us now with all the details is I-24 News culture correspondent Maya Marquette. Good afternoon to you, Maya. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon. Great. How about you?
I'm good. I would love to hear about these films. It sounds like a really great festival this year.
It's a great festival. There's 78 world premieres. One of the most long-awaited films is Am Heath Ledger, which is a documentary about the actor's life. It came out 9 years after his untimely death, and we have a clip from the movie so you can take a look.
Heath was the most alive human, and if it wasn't on the edge, it didn't interest him.
There were always cameras around, a video camera or a Polaroid camera or the film camera. That's the only way I think of him, with the camera in the hand.
We're going to go on a mission right now. So will you come with me? Oh, you will.
I was a big fan of his. Really liked Heath Ledger.
A lot of people are still mourning.
Absolutely. Has it really been 9 years?
It's been 9 years, and he died at the age of 28. They found him, as you remember, from an overdose of pain medications. And as you can see from the trailer, the film is based on footage that he shot himself. There's some, interviews with people that he knew, like his sisters. But the film was shot by him, in part. Hours and hours, thousands of hours of footage that he shot on his own camera. As they mentioned in the trailer, he was always with a camera. Famous for Brokeback Mountain, The Dark Knight, many other amazing films. And his sisters attended the premiere at Tribeca. It was a very rare kind of appearance, and it was very emotional, I think, for them as well.
It's very, very moving. Well-respected actor. And moving on now to Handmaid's Tale.
This is another long-awaited, it's not a film, it's a TV series. It's going to be on Hulu. It's much awaited. It's based on a book by Margaret Atwood called The Handmaid's Tale. It's about a dystopic future. I won't give too much away. Let's take a look at the trailer, actually.
Okay.
I was asleep before. That's how we let it happen. When they slaughtered Congress, we didn't wake up. When they blamed terrorists and suspended the Constitution, we didn't wake up then either. Now I'm awake. My name is Offred. I had another name.
Ladies, I have to let you go. It's the law now.
They needed to do it this way. All the bank accounts and the jobs all at the same time. You imagine the airports otherwise?
Run, run, run!
No, please don't take her. No!
Wow, that is gripping.
Very dramatic. It just premiered actually a day or two ago. And it's maybe the most highly awaited debut at the Tribeca Film Festival, which is saying something because there's so many high-quality things. It's about a dystopic future where women become property in this kind of fictional place called Gilead, run by Christian fundamentalists. It's very, very gripping. The book itself is quite famous and is being studied in colleges and high schools across North America.
So it premieres at the festival, but when will it come on Hulu? I'm just
at the end of April, April 26th, maybe even tomorrow or after tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly.
So I know what I'm doing this week.
Yeah, very intense kind of show though.
Looks really good.
Yeah, very good.
And speaking of women.
Speaking of women, there was another surprise appearance by Hillary Clinton, actually, of all people.
Yeah.
She's kind of been hiding out of the spotlight lately. You haven't heard too much about her since the election, but she attended a panel to discuss illegal elephant poaching on Earth Day, which was over the weekend. It was after the premiere of Academy Award-winning director Catherine Bigelow's documentary, The Protectors, Walk in the Ranger's Shoes, discussing how tens of thousands of elephants are killed and poached every year in Africa. And there were also virtual reality headsets that the audiences could wear, and they could act as though they were protecting conservationists at the park to see what conservationists have to deal with and rangers have to deal with on a regular basis there. So a lot of implementation of new technologies, virtual
really
reality.
Interesting display there. But it's nice to see Hillary doing something other than politics.
I agree.
In a different light. It's good to see her.
Yes. So the next thing that's really big, and this is maybe one of the most highly awaited events at Tribeca, is The Godfather. Remember that? So they're going to be playing parts 1 and 2 on April 29th, which is on Thursday. They're teaming up with Facebook Live to catch a global audience, so the global audience could watch this on Facebook Live through Tribeca's page.
That's so neat.
It's the first time they do that. They're going to have a panel of discussions with the cast of The Godfather after they air the movie. Al Pacino, Robert Duvall, Diane Keaton, Robert De Niro will all be there.
Oh
for a Q&A session, a very special Q&A session. The star of the movie, Marlon Brando, passed away a few years ago, but the rest of the cast are all going to be there, and everyone can tune in and ask questions, and it's going to be very exciting.
That's really awesome. I wish I was in New York right now. I hope some of our bureau there are enjoying the Tribeca Film Festival. I know Tal Heinrich certainly is. Maya, thanks so much for this.
Sure.